Hi, my name is Diana Albalawi. I'm a professional makeup artist and hairstylist from Russia and also do a little bit of photography. Today I want to film my first impressions about the new Pat McGrath palette. First, let's unpack it. Ta-da! Here it is. I know it's swatched, okay? I couldn't wait, so swatched it. Quite a lot. But what I have not done is that I haven't taken the film off. So this video is not a review. It's more like my first impressions when I received this palette, when I there won't be like even actual swatches of it, I think, because I want to include them into my like full-on review or something. I will just talk about my first impressions and I will try to create a makeup look with it. This palette is Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 10 Moonlit Seduction. And when I first saw pictures of it on Pat McGrath's social media, I thought, well, this might be my dream palette, because I'm really into like cool, dark, matte black eyeshadow. I really enjoy like burgundy tones, if they're like nicely muddy in a way. This color is an absolute perfection. I so much love the duochromes that are like blue-brown from MAC or something like this. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, that might be my most favorite palette. It's like, it looked so grungy and I couldn't wait to get it. It took a very long time for me to get it because I ordered it through a buyer to Russia. It took a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 months to get there. And then my mother-in-law brought it to Turkey. So I had this palette since November, but as I had some skin issues, I wasn't in the mood to do makeup, and now I feel that it is time to finally do makeup looks with it. And although my expectations were so high, I thought my dream palette is on the way. When I finally saw it in person and tried to apply some of the shades, I was kind of disappointed with the colors because they seemed more muted, whereas they are quite vibrant. Also, these shades, like these special shades, celestial shades, jewel shades, they're not baked. They're like just pressed pan regular shades and they don't feel that special. So these shades are more slippery, when her previous jewel shades were very dry, and I really liked the dry shades. I'm quite confused by this palette. It's not grungy, it's just like another pink palette. 4th in a row already. So Divine Rose, the first one, Divine Rose 2, Utopian Dream, they're all very pink. This palette turned out to be pink as well, because it has 3 pink shades. This one looks very pink, maybe peach, okay. This one is pink. This one is pink, although it has this bluish tint to it, but it's not grungy. I was expecting grungy and I was waiting for grungy and I really wanted grungy. And also I don't know what to do with this shade because it's kind of lilac. Why it's not silvery or something? I don't know. This color is very beautiful. This is the most generic color. This one, well, okay. We are expecting such a color in Pat McGrath's palettes, okay? So these are almost the same on the lids, and they're quite light. My first impressions when I tried to use this color were kind of disappointment. I was expecting more grunginess and these shades to be more special, more baked as they always used to be. But I decided that I'm giving this palette a chance. I will do a couple of makeup looks with it and then I will do my final review with swatches and everything, okay? Okay, so now is the day when I'm trying to do makeup looks and lower my expectations about the colors here. So I hope they will be performing well. I guess that was already too long, so let's do the makeup look. Please don't expect anything too special from me today because I just want to try the shadows out. I hope it will be an interesting makeup look, but I'm not planning to be purposefully too creative, okay? So I have already applied my base. I used MAC paint pot in the color Painterly, and I also used the satin powder to dry the brown bone and this area. I'm starting with the color Plum Cabaret, and I will apply it in the outer part of my crease and blend it out. I'm also packing it in the outer corner. The color blends out very nicely. I feel that it's more like plummy rather than pink. I'm not mad at it right now. When I built it up, it looks quite nice. Now I want to apply the color Rosewood Romantique into the inner part of my crease. Well, this color also blends out nicely. I see that the shade is kind of warmer, but these two shades are, I don't know, they're kind of similar for a palette where only 10 colors. Okay. I mean, you see that they're different, but the palette has only 10 colors. They're too close. Now I want to do the reverse thing for my lower lid. I will apply the plummier shade closer to the inner corner and the more peachy shade closer to the outer corner. Well, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't really see a big difference between these two colors. Like, look at the upper lid, look at the lower lid. Where's the difference? These are different shades, why? Now I'd like to pack the darkest color, Extreme Nocturne, in the lash area, like closer to the roots of the lashes on my upper lid. And I will blend it out with the brush that has some previous shade on it. I really don't know which color to use next looking at this palette. So yeah, the option that is more logical for me is this color, as it has this pink base to it. This color feels too light. This color feels too dark. This color feels too yellow. This color is kind of, I don't know what to do with it either. This color is too bronzy, yellowy. I don't know. This is obviously too light. This is for the inner corner, I guess, for today. So I'm kind of confused what to apply right now. I will apply this shade, but only to the outer part of my mobile lid. I won't be a hypocrite. This color is very pretty. The shine is beautiful. I know that such shades exist, but I don't have the same shade in my collection. It's pretty. It's beautiful. I really like how this color will contrast with my brown eyes. Yeah, so it's pretty. Okay. And now we'll apply Blitz Venus on the inner part of my mobile lid. So transfer by the brush is is upsetting. I will add more VR Ecstasy to blend them together. I'm not the biggest fan of this transition, but as I'm testing the palette, okay. It's kind of getting more upsetting. I had higher hopes when I started this video. Let's apply the color Bronze Devotion in the inner part of my lower lid. I'm not liking it. Well, the color is actually nice, but it doesn't work with these matte shades. Okay, we have one more metallic shade. This is Platinum Dusk. Let's apply it to the more outer part of my lower lid. This color is pretty, but again, it doesn't work with any of these colors. Let's apply the color Skin Tense Glow in the inner corner. This brush is very cool. This is Avivodna number 01. It's a very unique shape. It's like a flame shaped but very small, tiny brush that you can use for the inner corner and diffusing the highlight. I will also use this color as my highlighter. I like it as a highlighter. I will do brows, liner, lashes, blush, everything else, and I will come back to you. So this is my finished look. I also did individual lashes for this look, and if you're interested in my technique of applying individual lashes and maybe some tricks, you can check out this video. It will appear very soon and I will add it here, okay? What I also added on my eyes is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the color Deepest Brown on the upper lashes and also into the inner corner, and on the lower waterline I added NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the color Burnt Sienna. I love this color, it's so beautiful. So this is my finished look. Lashes make everything much more beautiful, but I'm still wasn't really impressed with the palette. I don't know, it just disappointed me. I will still try to create makeup looks with it, but unfortunately I do makeup only on camera. I don't really wear makeup on the daily basis, especially with the skin irritation I have right now because of ecological problems, and my skin just doesn't like the water in Turkey, I guess. Like, this was 10th Mothership. I was expecting it to be like a Jubilee palette. It should have been amazing. I don't know, I was expecting more. This was my first impressions video. I hope it was interesting in a way. Maybe you like this makeup look, I don't know. So thank you very much for watching this video. You can check out my other Pat McGrath videos if you're interested, and have a great day, and bye bye.